Hi, this is James Schlegel with Westpac London's end of day report for Wednesday, April the 10th. Well, there was very little economic data released today at all. In fact, there shouldn't have been anything released except that the Fed put out the minutes to their March FOMC meeting 5 hours early because their press office inadvertently had sent some copies out actually yesterday. So we've had the advantage of seeing those minutes actually right before the US market opened. And yet again they showed a range of opinion there, with the newswires running with the dissenters, i.e. those that think that the Fed should be tapering off its asset purchases, maybe even ending them as soon as the end of this year. Remember, they were the losers. I mean, we all know what the majority wanted, and that was to continue with the purchases at 85 billion a month, and as Bernanke said at the press conference, to adjust up or down as required. So markets actually also, I think, like that, because we've had weak jobs numbers in the US since then, and other data have been softer too. The ISM surveys, for example, last week. So it all added to what was a very positive day on equity markets. I mean, it started with Chinese import data in the Asian session, which was stronger than expected. So that suggests the Chinese economy is doing a bit better, and that saw markets have a positive start. And with no bad news throughout the day, then the surprise release, we were told just 5 minutes beforehand that they were going to come out, of those minutes. That really was it. I should mention too, just a bit about Slovenia. There's ongoing uncertainty there because they had a 100 million euro T-bill auction today. They only managed to issue 56 million, so just over 50% take up there. So clearly their paper is being shunned by investors. They need to raise, I think it's about $1 billion by June because of upcoming maturities. They've got to bail out their banks and fund their budget deficit, and it all adds up to issuance probably of about several billion this year that it looks like they might find some difficulty doing it. Remember, the new government has only been in place for 2 or 3 weeks, and it seems to be struggling to keep the situation there under control. So it could be the 6th bailee in the Eurozone. Let's see how that one pans out. Right, so markets then. Very positive day today. Some markets hitting new records, depending on which index you look at, in the US that is. The Dow, though, as I speak at the moment, is up 0.75% at 14,783. It's just after 4 o'clock London time. The London market up 1.2%, France up 2%, Germany up 2%, Spain up 4%, and Italy up 3% today. Commodities didn't do so well. We've got a 1.2% loss in the gold price to report. That's at $1,568 an ounce. Oil prices are down 0.2% at $94 a barrel, and copper's down 0.8%. The Aussie dollar's done very well though. It rose on the Chinese import data. It rose after the Fed minutes came out. In fact, since Monday, the range this week so far, pretty much like that, there's just a few wobbles along the way, is just under 2 cents now. With the Aussie, it's 1.055 against the US dollar. We've got Aussie jobs figures amongst a range of Australian data coming out Thursday. Remember, the February report showed a very strong 70-odd thousand rise in employment, which we think was really due to statistical issues. It'll be interesting to see how the March numbers look when they come out later today, your time. Okay, I'll be back again this time tomorrow. 107.40.